Oh, you lowered it. Hi, everybody. greetings, greetings from Islands of Adventure, out here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Jeremiah, what you doing today?
I'm sorry. I know this sounds strange to some of our regulars. This is my voice without a mask. So welcome to the new world. We're gonna walk Islands of Adventure and see what trouble we can get into.
Please.
Let's also find out how well my stream works here. Anybody that's watched the first couple of minutes of the past two streams have seen lots of problems happening, but so far everything looks good.
I've missed the last one. Was it equally as bad as our slideshow at Disney Springs?
I had to shut down, I think, 2 times and rejoin the stream. And then everything worked fine. So
Well, that's good, because this is already substantially better than the last time we streamed together.
Yeah, I'm guessing that one, I had my data usage is way over, even though I'm unlimited.
Well, I know.
And then two, the 5G on my phone. So we start off with the first of the new signs here at Universal Studios. Social distancing is 3 feet or 1 meter.
Oh, 1 meter. I thought that was one man based on the icons and the arrows.
No.
No, it's 1 meter. I know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, everybody. Don't cancel me just yet. But we are live. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, ring that bell. Tell Jeremiah what you want him to see. I'm Tony. I'm stuck at home. So you could tell me what you'd like to see, but I probably won't be able to do anything for you. Now, is this the new Velocicoaster right in front of you?
No, that's a tree right in front of me.
Okay.
That's the Hulk right in front of me.
Okay.
Yes, you can see the peak of the coaster. We are going to walk into what used to be the U-Rest station.
Hi, Tammy.
Now Universal is just like Disney, mask-free outside, so there are no more U-Rest stations. It's very strange, of course.
They're rest stations, or I-Rest stations.
Remember, this regulation from the CDC is you do not have to wear a mask if you are fully vaccinated. That's the part everybody seems to forget. But hey, doesn't matter, it seems. We're all good. The world is moving back to normal.
There she goes. I've been told I unfortunately probably will not be able to ever ride Velocicoaster due to my physical conditions, but I have been told that that top hat, and Jeremiah, you can vouch, which is the name of that peak right there, feels like you're going to get slingshotted to Ocala. Is that correct? If you're in the back row?
I haven't sat in the back row. I've sat in the second row, and I've sat in like the second to last row. It is not as bad. I don't mean bad. It is not as intense as Accelerator at Knott's Berry Farm.
Okay.
It's a great top hat, and you definitely get the airtime, but it's not the most intense of those that I've gone on.
Hello.
I'm trying to think of any that are here in Orlando or here in Florida, but
I've always considered the Hulk to probably be the Hulk or the first parts of Manta to be the most intense coaster experience in Orlando. But I've heard that Velocicoaster kind of outshines them.
Hulk is definitely, I have had to retire myself from Hulk.
Okay.
I can't do it.
So have I.
When I did it during one of the lucky tours that I got to do during the in-between times,
okay.
I did it, and I pretty much got off and was like, yep, there goes my head for the day. So we got Velocicoaster socks, lanyards, pins, toothpick holders, coffee mugs.
Oh, what are those Funkos? Oh, they're Get out of here with those. Never mind. I see what it is. Get out.
What is that?
Exactly.
Oh,
you don't need
the
to know.
Endo wrap. Yeah. And of course the hot selling hoodie right now.
It is a hot item, that's for sure, especially if it's black.
And the face coverings for $8. These prices have not changed as of yet.
Well, they went up. Let's see if they start going down.
Yeah. Well, that was the weirdest thing in California. The masks are at downtown Disney are $6. Mm-hmm. Here they are $9.99 still.
Hey. Now I know you're not a big drinker, but do you go to the bars like just to lounge?
The only ones I do that for is Trader Sam's.
Okay.
But there are definitely times where, like...
I asked because you just walked by the Backwater bar, and it made me think, like, oh, I've never really asked him, like, what his favorite of those are.
No, here, I don't really spend a lot of time. Universal, I love Universal. I mean, we've definitely documented that many times. But the parks here are very much the come, hit the attractions, and then out. Here's something that we're going to do that we've not done ever.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? If I ran the zoo. Jeremiah is about to walk through a playground maze, and it will surely be the brightest moment of these days.
And so we do not have to wear a mask in this attraction because it's all outdoors. We're going to go too far. This
Don't
is
we
kind of
usually
exciting.
On these streams? Oh, okay. Are the touch things on? I feel like they almost have to be.
No,
they're not. Okay.
No.
Because I say they almost have to because I'm pretty sure that's what most of this playground-ish area was.
Let's see if this does. It's very hard to do this one-handed. There we go.
Now read it.
It's going down before I can start reading it.
Oh,
and there's that whole thing of me squinting right now because Florida, the Sunshine State, Brainiac Jeremiah.
Do it.
I'm trying to find out how to approach this.
Jeremiah, we've had a lot of good moments together, and I feel like that might be my favorite one. Just the camera slow panning at it and me do it.
I don't know if we can see in here.
It's a preep and a prove.
There we go. Okay, good. The window is just so you know, not doing that one.
You know what? I had forgot that was there, but I'll allow it.
The slides are still closed.
I feel like those were closed before anything. I'm going to say it again. Do it. I know you have an escort with you today, and I feel like they should be holding the camera while you do that so we can see, but it's okay.
Yes. Thank you for understanding that I'm not handing off the camera while I do these silly things. This is a little sad over here.
Oh, yeah, that is.
This is always my favorite because almost anywhere you walked in this area, you got wet.
Yep. Well,
but it does look, they painted everything.
Yeah, I was going to say everything looks brighter. And it looks like because it used to be like an umbrella that you would pull on and it would rain.
Yeah. No, it looks like all of this, they've taken out all the touch points to stop people from doing that.
I remember long ago, I had to stay in this area for employment, and one older brother held his younger sister in that water area under that umbrella, so she couldn't leave without getting wet.
Neither one of these buttons are working.
Okay. Tammy says she wants to do it, and also requests that you go through the rabbit hole since it's her first time to seeing this. I'm not saying this as a slight to Jeremiah. I'm saying it as a slight to all adults. I don't think that adults can get through that rabbit hole.
Where's the entrance to this rabbit hole?
Is it right there?
There is a child crawling through there. I was about to, but
okay.
There's like literally a baby crawling through there. While I could do it, and I would totally be doing army crawls, it would not be. It would be entertaining for everybody else, but when I got out, I would be like, "Okay, oh!"
I would enjoy the sound bites that would come out of that tunnel. That's what I'm saying.
I just got a squirt upside the head from something. The water fountain apparently is working. Just, like right in the ear.
Do you have your AirPods on? I had to think of the name for them.
No, I have the just the normal.
Bye. Bye. I think Tammy agrees with my soundbites comment. Tiffany, this was not open when I was there in February. Come on, do the rabbit hole.
Again.
Does that mean... All right, so we're going to have to investigate. If this is open, there's a slight chance Camp Jurassic might be.
Camp Jurassic's been open.
Sorry, the playground part of Camp Jurassic.
Yeah, we'll walk through there, definitely.
Okay. Because technically part of it's open, so you get to turn it on flyers, blah, blah, blah. And watch all the kids ride it while the adults cannot.
Yep. I'm actually very happy that I had my earpods in, because if not, that would have gone right in the ear. We are not doing one fish, two fish. So here's a sign.
Is the water on that again?
Yes. Actually, I believe the water was on during.
Okay. Because I know Universal turned off at least most of their water effects.
Yeah, which means that most of the attractions are.
Yes.
So, for those of you who are not familiar with the current regulations here in Florida, face coverings are not required outside. It is supposed to be if you are fully vaccinated, but there is no way for them to ask for proof. But when you do walk into any restaurant, attraction, or shop, as the sign says right there at the entrance, you must put on a face covering when you enter.
And that applies to every attraction, even if it has a partially outdoor queue.
Just not if I ran the zoo. Yeah, one fish, two
That's
fish.
True.
Face coverings are required.
All of Seuss Landing looks brighter.
Yeah, I was going to say, the topiaries, that giraffe with the restroom sign, that looks brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all new ones. Wow, they did a great job.
If they're not new, they're trimmed.
Yeah. And the elephants or the Hortons are more iridescent. I noticed those one of my last visits.
Well, their 50th anniversary is coming up, so.
Oh, yes. Thing one, thing two. Cat in the Hat.
When does the rain start in Florida is what Tammy's asking. I'm guessing about an hour or two. Looks gloomy in the sky, she says.
Only in spots. We are not
Seuss on the loose. Seuss on the loose.
Supposed to have rain today, but again, it is Florida.
can fail. Now, let me share with you one of my favorite Seuss tales. All right, you three, get ready, get comfy now. I'm not sure if you've heard this one yet. You can come on up to the room.
I used to have a rule. It got really annoying for all my friends, and they stopped coming to the park with me, so I dropped the rule. But you could only speak in rhyme if you were on Seuss Landing.
Yep, I wouldn't. That would have lasted about 2 seconds. It is very, very strange for almost a year. Like on May 20th, that is when Disney Springs reopened. And that was like the first venture into Disney or Universal theme parks. To see these people without masks on. There are people wearing masks. It is not a you cannot wear a mask. It is you do not have to wear a mask. But and of course, guests on attractions like the High in the Sky trolley up there. Everybody has their mask on.
I know Legoland's kind of had the same policy for a little bit now, because I was there a few weeks ago, and it was you could wear masks. You don't have to wear masks outside as long as you kind of like keep your distance. But
That
on
was pretty much
attractions,
from day one.
okay. But on attractions, you had to have them on. And when I was there, they were aggressive about it. We were on Spider-Man. I'm sorry, Ninjago. And
no, it's web slingers, not Spider-Man.
sorry. And we hard stopped, and you hear somebody get on the mic, please put your mask back on. It wasn't us, but somebody elsewhere in the ride had taken their mask off, and they stopped the whole ride until that person put it back on. I have not seen anything like that at Universal. Do you think that they will?
I've experienced it at Disney before. I have not experienced it at Universal since the reopening, where it's okay, we're going to shut you down right now.
I mean, I know on some rides logistically that can't happen. But hi, Michael in Vermont. Hello from Orlando, Florida.
How's Vermont? I'm guessing nice and cool. Right now we're like mid-80s here, so.
Sounds right. It's funny, right as Tammy said a minute ago, looks gloomy in the skies. My living room is getting darker because I have all my blinds open. Tiffany says she got stopped on the Jungle Cruise because someone took their mask off. Hi, Richard.
Some people
is this open?
No. I bet that somebody thought that was funny, but it's not.
It's only not funny when you don't wash your mask.
So I was looking at my time hop, and 10 years ago today, I was in this park. And then 14 years ago on this day, I was in this park. So seem to have something with this park.
On May 17th? Oh, that reminds me. Did you do your taxes?
Yes.
Okay, good. For all you those out there, it's today's tax day. Just throwing that out there. If you haven't done them yet, do them now.
Here's a big question. I want to cut through the store. Do I have to put a mask on as I walk through?
I think so.
Oh, it's nice and air conditioned in here.
I remember when this was
all.
It was all like independent stuff.
Oh yeah.
Or was that the other one?
No, this one was too.
Okay.
I can remember when that was all specific to.
Oh yes, yes.
Lost Continent.
Yep, and Poseidon's Fury. David said he was on Star Tours and they wouldn't start it until masks were on. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, they were cute. And it's hot.
Yeah. Right, you couldn't hear exactly what he said.
I'm saying that it's hot, Jeremiah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's aggressively hot.
Yes. So not only is it hot, but the smell of Florida summer is very prominent around here, aka
raw gator. Oh, okay.
The coin master
just dropped a coin. Are they gonna do another one? Can we go see?
Ask and ye shall.
This is, I think, one of the most interesting offerings at a park nearby. Like in Orlando, I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys heard that loud noise. That was all me. Wait, you want to see what I made?
Yes, please.
So what we do here at the Climate, we make custom coins and medallions. This is the Lotus Mandala, and this is the alligator and the palm tree. Very Florida.
Told you, raw gator.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Have a great day.
Thank you.
We want to see her make one.
I don't think that's happening for a little bit.
Grumble, grumble. Buy one. Make her make one. And then send our CEO the receipt.
Venmo me $30.
I said send the CEO the receipt. He'll reimburse.
Looks like the Mystic Fountain is definitely back in full force. How wet it is around.
Yeah. Because that means the Hagrid's queue isn't there anymore.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you. I'm Taz Father Rock, and
Oh, the fountain's in the witness protection program today. That's cool.
He has his mask on.
anything you want to know, I know the answer.
He's bored.
So is he whistling at him until he puts the mask back on? Is that what's going on? I like the big blast that he does. He does like a big boof. Of course, if that happens, you're not in the best spot for it. But
I am just inside the drain, so like my foot would get wet, but I think the rest of me would be okay. Ooh.
Why are you still here if you don't like me? You really like me. You wish you could be. You like me. Come on.
I remember one time I was there and a kid told the fountain he was going to punch him in the face. And the fountain said, yes, that's right. Punch or rock. See who comes out the winner. I just don't know why kids are always so mean to this fountain.
I don't know why kids don't understand.
Hello.
Just don't understand.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Are we leaving? Is he talking to him or the kid?
The kid. Now we're heading out.
Okay. B. I might say this wrong. I'm sorry. B. Conrado saw an old Super 8 at Universal once and regrets forever not buying it. And then you just passed the building where Richard said he saw a very good magic and card show.
Oh, I remember when they did that.
Right? How long ago was that?
That was forever ago. And I can remember doing it because I'm a huge Magic fan. So I'm not Magic the Gathering. I don't go to Target and punch people over those cards.
Is that a thing? I've not heard of that.
Did you hear?
No.
Okay, here comes one of our famous tangents.
Okay.
Target, I think it was Target pulled Pokemon cards because there was a fight, like very violent fight over adults trying to buy Pokemon cards.
Shocker.
Yeah. No, but I remember coming here one time and doing the, hey, you can come in and see a magic show. And it was good close-up magic. But then they dump you out into the, okay, and now buy something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was, I was going to say that too. It's an infomercial for magic tricks to take home. Because you can sit there and you see them. It's like, impress your friends. Look, here's a wallet that bursts into flames. And here's a magic card trick deck.
Hagrid's has a 90-minute wait.
90.
But with the queue only being the 3 feet, it looks like everything is somewhat normal again.
Yeah.
Here, let's get a good view of, to the left, that line is for butterbeer.
Shocker.
To the further left, I'm guessing that line is for the bar. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's the
line.
bathrooms. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, they're.
That could be because what time is it? 1:26. That could be for 3 broomsticks.
Yes, that's probably correct. Oh, there's a beautiful breeze. Hey, look, Universal finally got a line starts here sign. Of course, it doesn't say what the line is. But...
Ask.
If I can cross it. Hey, Drew, what's the line for? Thank you. If you didn't hear that, that line is for 3 broomsticks. 70-minute wait. 70-minute wait for 3 broomsticks for lunch.
To quote my favorite movie that you're walking into the themed area for, I hate being right all the time.
I don't remember that in Harry Potter.
No. Oh, you're going to go straight. If you went left, that would have worked. Yeah. All right. I don't know what Tammy's referring to. Is there a camera on there?
Oh, on the, I'm guessing about the fountain. No, he's a mystic fountain. He's a mystic fountain, all.
Yeah. And then Tammy wants to verify the rules. If you're not vaccinated, you have to wear a mask. On paper, that is correct, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But just to back up the answer to that, Tammy, they do not verify any type of vaccination. So we're standing here because either the frog
Harry Potter and the folded hanky?
Yes, that's the magic trick he's about to do.
Okay. This is where they move the close-up magic show to. Let's go buy our exploding wall next.
No, this is, you watch this and then they do the infomercial for the interactive wand.
Okay. Technically, the wand show is kind of up the same alley as Ollivanders is the same as the magic shows from back in the day. I've never made that correlation until just now, and now I'm thinking about that. Because I always felt bad. I remember when I first saw it, I always felt bad for the kid who gets picked, and then they're like, okay, well, you don't get to keep it. Your mom or dad has the option to buy it.
And that's
like, how are you not going to walk away without buying it?
I've never bought a wand, and I've said since day one of coming here, the only way I would buy a wand is if I was chosen to get, let's see which wand is yours. But yeah, you are absolutely correct. That is just an infomercial for it, but sadly. Okay, so we stood there and we just found out the Frog Choir is the next show at 2:00. So we're not going to stand there for a half hour.
No.
This isn't Doobie making me go on Cali River Rapids.
Amy says she would choose a lightsaber over a wand anyway.
I know that this wasn't us, but the dark saber is available now. And
that's Doc Ondar's, right?
Yeah, $200 for the dark saber. And that's a pretty lightsaber.
So I'm going to shameless plug this. Recently, I got to sit with 6 of the creative heads behind Raya and the Last Dragon, and in 2 different parts. And that'll be on YouTube later today, hopefully. If not today, tomorrow. So stay tuned to laughingplace.com. But while we talked about it, one of the questions I asked director Don Hall and 2 of the screenwriters, Qui and Adele, I asked,
I love their music.
Yes, they're great. What kind of attraction experience they'd like to see come out of Raya and the Last Dragon.
Good question.
Thank you. And we all, I said without revealing anything you already know, too. But and they said we all kind of collectively agreed on Raya's sword would be a piece of merchandise. And if you've seen it, that thing can shoot off. It's like it's a whole multi-tool. And we all laughed and said lightsabers don't stand a chance against that. So
Velocicoaster, which does not officially open until
June 10th. June 10th.
Currently has a 45-minute wait. 45-minute wait.
So get there now.
Pretty much. If you're not here now, what are you thinking? I like your hair. No, not
Thank
yours.
you.
Yours.
Okay. Oh.
Smack me right in the head.
That was a good Ellen's Energy reference.
It always is. I know that it could kill you, Tony, but I think it's worth it to do it once.
That's what I said. I'll love those last seconds.
Oh, they put up netting.
Yeah, they do.
Last week. Oh, and they put up plexiglass.
I know they put up like glass. It might be the plexiglass you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, because it does the flip like right next to the extended queue.
Yeah. Well, this one wasn't here.
Okay.
But that's definitely hey, let's watch people climb over this. We are not going to go on Velocicoaster. While it's a 45-minute wait, that is not the most exciting queue. Trust me, I waited over an hour and a half last week for it. Single rider is at capacity.
They're doing single rider again?
Yes, when they opened it with the soft, it was single rider, but it is at capacity. And I've heard their capacity is a 90-minute wait for single rider. So you can either do 45 minutes, wait for it.
Good camera work.
Yeah, I try. I turn down the speed on the gimbal because my thumb can be a little heavy at times.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to be able to do one of those where I can just follow along.
Can you go to the left inside my former homeland?
Yes.
Tammy says, I'll watch The Last Dragon Post. Thanks, Tammy. It'll probably be up hopefully by the end of the day today, or if at the latest tomorrow, because it's part of the home release of the movie that happens tomorrow. So stay tuned to Laughing Place YouTube and laughingplace.com because I'll have the full article too. What is this?
This is the shop for Velocicoaster.
No, I know that. I'm already upset about that part, but I didn't know there's a giant statue right there too. Got a little left out under the T-Rex and the Alamosaurus, I guess.
It actually looks like they have everything open. The Discovering Dinosaurs looks like it's going, which I've not seen go in a while.
I will argue that not everything.
That just doesn't go up and down. It just.
Richard says someone needs a pedicure. I'm assuming he's referring to that 6-inch retractable claw. Oh my God, it is there. Never mind. I thought it was covered up by banners. No, the nursery.
Oh no, everything is open now.
Is there a doctor on hand next to the cash register?
No.
Oh, it's not even rotating them.
I mean, they have the headset out. I mean, I know that's permanent, but
yes. Out of curiosity, on that whiteboard, do you still see in the back, other way, to the right?
The map?
Oh no, keep going to the right.
Nursery. Got it.
That whiteboard right there.
THX 1138. Yes.
Yeah, and a little bit further over, there should be one that says Directive A113 on the far right.
Yes. Was that you?
No, what? No, I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe.
Yes. Directive A113 is still there. Tony's homage to Suncoast Pictures.
Yep, Suncoast Motion Picture Company.
Yes. The trivia, of course, this is always one of the worst things. But I felt so bad when the team members used to have to host the trivia and do all that.
Yep. Brer Ivo says hi. Hi, Brer Ivo. Those are the B. Arthur sores.
Yes. They do have one of the shirts, like, you know, I my love for Jurassic Park, I would say rivals yours. I've learned that
probably not by much. Oh, the stairs are open.
Yeah. But again, I need new shirts like I need more holes in my head. But there is definitely a shirt that I will be getting at some point. And I will show that as we get up to the top.
I think Rebecca's trying to make sure I see this. Gideon is so wishing we could jump on a plane right now and go explore the Discovery Center.
Yep.
Tammy wants to know what 113 is. A113, Tammy, is a CalArts classroom that many animators studied in, and is referenced in every Pixar film. Despite what you might have heard, it is in every Pixar film, hidden somewhere. Or in the case of my favorite, WALL-E, it's a major part of the story as the directive that keeps them from returning to Earth.
Okay, so they have all these new Mr. DNA shirts.
I want that. I want the one on the right. I need to go get it. I could see you wearing that. Easy.
That is.
Yep.
Yeah. This will be mine.
Yep.
Yeah. I walked out of Velocicoaster.
I want that one right there.
Like, this one.
Yep. Yep. The baseball tee.
Mr. DNA looks weird in that one.
He couldn't look any more weird than when I was him for Halloween a few years ago. And if you're wondering how I did it, black lycra bodysuit and balloons. Enjoy, everybody. Have that picture in your head. Wink, wink.
So, that's a cool shirt.
It is. It makes me a little nervous, but...
Oh, they also have trucker caps.
Nah.
And a mug.
I know for some people... Oh, I like the mug. Sorry, Tammy. Wow, sorry, never heard or noticed. That's what makes it fun, Tammy. It's an Easter egg. So if you noticed it outright, part of the allure is gone, I guess you could say. So...
Yeah, it pretty much, like, for me, that and the Pizza Planet truck.
Yep.
There are times where I forget what the movie's about, but I could tell you where the Pizza Planet or the A113 is.
I think the A113 in The Good Dinosaur is the hardest to find. It's so difficult.
Because you have to watch The Good Dinosaur?
It didn't meet the expectations I had for it, no. But I don't mind The Good Dinosaur as much as everybody else hates it.
Mostly because I saw the original footage at the expo. I was like, oh, look how amazing that is. And the story sounds so cute. And then when I finally saw Home on the Range dinosaur version, I was a little annoyed.
So you are how I am with American Dog and Bolt. Because I saw original storyboards for Bolt, and I'm like, this is going to be amazing. And then it was called American Dog, and then it came out as Bolt. I go, this is garbage. No offense to any of the artists who worked on Bolt.
So
unless
this
you're the
is
writer.
something,
what did you do?
Out of everything I've never seen here at Universal, this ranks up there. There is a line for the pizza place.
Yep. I haven't seen that in a very long time. I also don't remember being this exposed. I remember more trees.
Yeah, with the Velocicoaster, the Raptor Encounter, they definitely have had to change some of the...
Hi, Rebecca. Now go to the left and give us a shot. There we go.
You mean like this?
Yep.
I have definitely sat here and watched this go from this spot many a time.
Yeah. Somebody's excited.
Yeah, I know.
I love that noise.
Yeah. No, it's a great attraction. It is so strange to not have a mask on. I can feel the sweat on my brow not pooling underneath my mask. So one of the cool things about Velocicoaster.
Real quick, I have a question. Does your shirt have sleeves right now?
Yes.
Okay, it just seems that that's the trend today. I had to ask.
No,
Sorry.
I always have sleep. So the queue for Velocicoaster, there's a giant video wall before you board, where Claire and Owen are talking about how stupid the idea of putting a roller coaster in the Raptor paddock is. Mostly Owen. Claire is selling it. Claire is in the control room.
The Verizon Wireless Pepsi-saurus.
You look over her shoulder, you can actually see this structure. Like,
Oh, nice.
It's definitely a blue screen. If you watch long enough, you can see how bad of a blue screen it is. But they did a great job of setting it up. And then this isn't a spoiler because most people won't be able to hear it anyway. At the end of Velocicoaster, when you're pulling in before the unload, Jurassic River Adventure has a 75-minute wait.
It's a hot day.
Claire says to Owen, he's needed at the River Adventure for an emergency. So they definitely tied it in very well.
Good.
So I saw
the Verizon Wireless Pepsi-saurus line being, of course, he stole it from me, so, that's me. For the record, still pending litigation with the studio. Oh, Grad Bash.
Yeah, that is a horrible shirt. Okay, let's go into Camp Jurassic.
Enjoy, class of 2021. This is your options.
And of course, Camp Jurassic, you do not have to put your mask on because it's an outdoor play area. Is that the line for Pteranodon flyers? Oh, no. Nope, it's just Pteranodon flyers. The rest of the land isn't open.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had my hopes up since Discovery Center and if I ran the zoo are open that maybe you can go stomp around on those sound pads and go through the caves. And
I did that once during, early in the time. I think before Pteranodon had reopened, because I went down there and that walkway's closed. There's a lot of just closed walkways for a park that's almost fully open.
Tammy says she's glad the rides are maintained. Oh, I missed this part. Did either one of you hear of people getting stuck on a ride in Vegas?
The only rides they have in Vegas right now are New York.
Yeah.
High Roller, which...
I know recently somebody got stuck on... Well, there's more to it, but something occurred on the lift hill of that attraction. But,
Yeah. That coaster is an old coaster that definitely was not maintained at any time.
Nope.
As a California boy who used to go to
Hi, Elizabeth.
all the time, New York was a good coaster when it first opened, but they just kind of gave up on it. It's much like Buffalo Bills and Desperado there.
Is that one just recently closed, isn't it? Or is it still open but partially?
I think it's still open. I know that it was closed due to other stuff than just the pandemic. But
yeah,
I'd have to double check that. That's when it opened. It was it was the tallest coaster, I believe, in the world and fastest. At one point, but that was the only reason to stop there because that hotel and casino was at State Line pretty much, or a little past State Line. So,
such impressive music and huge facade. What's going on over there, Jeremiah? On your right,
giant hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
I think I used that joke last time I walked by here too. Yes, Kong. He's king around here.
A friend of mine posted, and I absolutely loved it because at Universal Studios Florida, they're getting set to open the Jurassic World Tribute Store, where the Mardi Gras Tribute Store, the Halloween Horror Nights, and Christmas Tribute Stores are. But it's going to be the Jurassic World Tribute Store. and a friend of mine posted outside of it and said, "What do they got in there? Confrontation?"
Oh, that I know that this is one of the conversations that was on something that the public could not see, but the Jurassic sets that are like $300, they had those in California at Jurassic Park, and I stared at those. They're play sets of the T-Rex stepping on one of the Jeeps and chasing after one of the Jeeps. So I'm looking at the unload for Dudley Do-Rights, and it's like 3 or 4 logs backed up. So they're not moving that quickly. Come on.
Well, I know. Yeah, that's true. Because I was gonna say the inside is where you load, and the outside is where you unload on this particular attraction. So if they're not loading fast enough inside, they'll back up outside. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just it's all backed up out there. Oh, here comes one. Sadly,
So what do you know about the history of this ride, Jeremiah?
That they ruined it when they put in all the safety announcements?
No. The original concept was that it was going to be a log that somehow split down the middle. So it'd be too wide, like Splash Mountain, but it would separate.
Oh, is that why there's the two?
That's why there's the 2 tracks. And I'm still picturing, though, if you went down it, you'd still be side by side next to the other log. And how many people would like try and hold hands or high five? And I cringe.
No, after this walk and talk, that's going to be my goal, to go on that. A little bit of backstory with me in this attraction. 14 years ago, I was here. No, 10 years ago, I was here. Well, 14 and 10 years ago, I was here. But 10 years ago, I was here. I was on that attraction, and we were at the top just before the drop, and it broke down. And they drained all the water out at that point. So they drained the water out, lifted us, or we stepped out of the vehicle, and then as me, being me, I am trying to take a picture as much down the drop as possible because, this is the best view possible. Somebody grabbed me. I was about maybe less than a foot away from taking a headfirst dive into the trough.
Oh, God.
Which pretty much would have taken care of me at that point.
Of course, when all that water drains too, same thing with Popeye, it all goes to the show lagoon. Which, interestingly, can now shut down Velocicoaster.
Because the water level...
Because the water level will increase and essentially come very close to dunking people on the Velocicoaster.
Bluto only has 10 minutes.
That's surprising.
It's Bluto's. But the funny thing about Bluto's, all outdoor attraction, and it's a water ride, and the team member at the front is like, you have to have your mask on.
So, in the queue, because I remember when I went on Jurassic Park, they asked me to take it off because it's a water ride.
Yeah.
And that was before guidelines. Worked awful.
Mi Ship Olive is still closed.
Okay, well.
But we got to take a walk down.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Apparently, I think it might be the show lagoon, as you were saying. For the Velocicoaster extended queue, there is a sign that says this is where the Mosasaurus is.
Oh, nice. So last time I was here, there was a team member basically positioned here that was telling people you can't get to Velocicoaster from here. Oh.
No explosion. If you want to see a water ride, head to our walk and talk from this past week at Disney's Animal Kingdom, where
Oh, you did it?
yes. Sorry, there are a
Nice. I'll
bunch
have to
of
go back and watch
monkeys.
that. Yeah, I hear them.
Yeah, I did it. It wasn't that bad. I was definitely a lucky one, but it was a full boat, so that wasn't the most fun.
That's one thing I've been spoiled by with this whole experience. And I think you might be too, where you have ride vehicles to yourself
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. Or a row to yourself. And you're, just to give everybody an idea, you're under the top hat, right?
Yes. Waiting for the coaster to launch out. We'll follow it up. Also, the breeze here is beautiful.
So you've been on this ride right here where this launches up into there. My friends are going to get suspicious of why I'm asking this question. What kind of G-force did you feel at that hill right there?
Not. See, I don't know if I'm just so immune to the coasters now. Like, this is a good coaster, but there is no time where I feel like it is. And I only say this because I preface I may be immune to coasters. There's no time where this is groundbreaking to me. It's not a, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. It's a great coaster. It has some amazing inversions, does some stuff that no other coasters do altogether. And, you know, that Heartline roll right there in the center when you're that close to the water is spectacular. But I don't know. I don't want to say that I love it. It is a great coaster, but it is, again, one of those, hey, it's a 45-minute wait. Oh, well, maybe not. I love that there's a stanchion over here that's blocking this walkway, but the other one, the stanchion's wide open. So
Interesting.
I'm just going to stand here and let us watch this go.
I know when I was there, when they were testing it, there was a team member stationed there. And that was actually how I learned about the water level thing.
Yeah, you can see the planters down there are just floaters. Yeah, I mean, you can see how high the water level can be.
I was going to say, yeah, if you look, you can't see where I'm pointing with my pencil. But if you look, you could see how the water increases on the pylons and on the little land break there. I'm sorry. I'm just picturing it going up one day and nobody catches on. Tammy is going back to the mask question. So the ones wearing a mask are choosing to wear one?
Correct.
Unless you're on an attraction, in which case you have to.
Yes.
Or into the queue for an attraction.
Yeah, attractions, restaurants, shops, anything indoors that you walk into, you have to put on your mask. Of course, if you're eating inside the restaurant, which you can do here, when you're stationary and eating and drinking, you do not have to have your mask on.
Sweet pea.
I don't think I've ever noticed that olive oil is OYL.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, look. Okay. So there's a barricade here, a barricade on the other side, and the center barricade, which I did not touch, is over there.
Tammy says that's a great view over the lake. It absolutely is. Sweet Haven, where Jeremiah is now, is one of the most, I'm not going to say secret spots, but like definitely like tucked away locations for a great view like this. Here behind Mythos and behind the stores of the Marvel Island, I would say are like good get out of the crowd locations to go just kind of sit for a minute.
But behind Mythos is also a smoking section, so that can put a damper on things.
Yeah, I was gonna say because usually they kind of hang out like in that area, that first part of the path to go down there. But once you get down there, there's nobody there. But yes, yeah, it is a smoking section.
Right there is where you are guaranteed to get wet on this attraction.
Yeah, well, that whole ride.
Oh, I found it.
Carmen Sandiego? Oh.
No, there's the X.
Nice. Gideon, if you're still watching, hold on. Jeremiah looked under that ship to the right.
The olive or the...
The olive, sorry. Oh, yeah. Are there sharks in there? In the hole?
I'm trying to see. I don't...
It doesn't look like it.
Nope. But I do remember the sharks in there.
When they were visiting, I don't go on Bluto's that much because I don't like getting that devastatedly wet on a ride. I've joked before that I might as well just wait in line and have a carny hose me down, and that's what that ride feels like.
Yep.
But a friend of mine used to be of a higher position at Bluto's and knew every inch of that attraction. And when Gideon, Rebecca, and Doobie were in town, we all were here, and Gideon goes, "The sharks are gone." So I messaged him like, "Were there sharks here?" And she goes, "Yeah. Oh my God, good for him for knowing that."
Yeah, I can remember that, like, either 10 or 14 years ago.
Yeah.
No swim in.
Hello.
Yeah, I can remember that when this was supposed to be Q for Bluto.
Yep. Universal Orlando Resort is telling us to ride Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges.
Okay, Universal, if you're listening, you get me a poncho. Or actually, not even a poncho. You get me some type of water shoe, even if it's just cheap flip-flops. I will go on and we will live stream right now.
I'm down. Universal Orlando says, "You won't get wet, we promise."
Universal just promised that we won't get wet. Universal, I've seen some of your social media posts recently.
I'd like to add on, I don't know if you caught on, there's a little devil head next to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a girl that, okay, good. At first I thought she just had a bag on her head.
No poncho, no water shoe will protect you. Come on. That's true. I don't condone this behavior, and I know Jeremiah does not condone this behavior either. He might as well just jump into that water, because that's about how wet he will get on Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges.
Universal, you tweet out right now that we are going to be live streaming. You tweet the link to this live stream out saying, "Hey, watch Laughing Place. Their schmo of a walk-around guy is about to go on Bluto's live stream, and I will do it."
I just want to see Universal's Twitter account say the word schmo.
Yes. Hey, there's a schmo in Popeye, so. Okay, I'm waiting, Universal. I will wait right here.
I'm The anticipation's killing me on my end.
I'm sure right now they're like, can we legally do this? I don't think we can promote them, but
Tiffany says she used to go on that with her dad. He is passed now, but it was his favorite attraction. We're sorry to hear that, Tiffany, but we're glad we have those that you have those memories of him and yourself on this attraction.
I mean, Universal, I did technically tweet out earlier that I was going to be doing a walk and talk. So if you just retweet it, you don't even have to tweet out anything original.
They've responded and said you'll be waiting for a while.
Ouch. Okay, hang on. Universal, because I believe that you will back us up on things in the future for this.
Oh my God, are you getting on?
Well, after I put everything in my pockets except for my mask and disconnect ward, we will be a little bumpy for a little bit.
All right, everybody. This stream just got even better than it already was before.
Okay, now comes the hard part of trying to disconnect everything. Because I found doing a water ride or a raft ride with a gimbal, that doesn't work out that well because it just spins. Okay, my pockets are almost empty. Doobie is going to be so upset.
Tammy says, this will be the best live ever. Oh my God. And Universal says, the narrator, and that was the last anyone ever saw of Laughing Place.
Okay.
Tiffany, we are going on it apparently. If you go on, you will totally make my day. The attraction opened the day we went home in February, so we missed it. Again, guys, we apologize for the bumpiness, but we cannot take a gimbal on this attraction as it would destroy the gimbal.
Yeah, and you would be looking at one thing, and that would be everything you don't want to see. Universal, the things I do for you.
I might have also just notified everybody on our team that you're about to do this as well. So across 3 time zones, everybody has been alerted. Jeremiah is about to go on Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges. If anybody has been on Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges before, they know what he's in for. Jeremiah has been on it before. He knows what he's in for.
But, you know, it's not very often you get a whole theme park tweeting or posting on your Facebook a challenge. And challenge accepted, Universal.
Doobie, Jeremiah wouldn't do this for me, but he'll do it for Universal. Caitlin says she loves this ride. I know what he's in for. We all do. It's going to be bad. I'm so excited.
Yeah, Universal, am I going to get up there and they're going to tell me I have to put my phone away?
I still love this comment so much. And I'm hearing it with Morgan Freeman's voice. And that was the last anyone ever saw of Laughing Place.
I have definitely waited in the queue all the way over into the schoolhouse and back around for this. Like, don't get me wrong, anybody that is watching, it is a great attraction. It is just wet.
They don't know. Universal says, we don't know what they're going to do. They just tweet things.
Oh, good. I enjoy this conversation with Universal.
Forgive me if I say this wrong. Javon, welcome. Absolutely. Thanks for subscribing. If anybody wants to see more antics like Jeremiah waiting in line for Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barge, is the most devastatingly wet attraction in Central Florida, if not the world. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell.
There was a conversation of, hey, we're going to go on water rides today. My statement was definitively everything but Bluto's.
Hey, Caitlin. Nathan is saying cool. Roger says, how's it going today? It's about to get a lot better, Roger. Stay tuned. Jeremiah is in the queue right now for Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges. Did we even look at the wait time?
Yeah, it said a 10-minute wait. This heads down to the load platform.
Okay, all right.
So it's not too bad. It's just backed up right now. It definitely grew. I think because Laughing Place promoted this attraction so much, the queue has extended out.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's sitting at Universal watching our live stream.
Universal, you're welcome.
Javon says he's going here this summer. Absolutely. You'll get to experience the new Velocicoaster and classic attractions like Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges. Just maybe wear board shorts.
Again.
Universal, I think that's the thinking emoji. That maybe that is why. It is why Universal.
Yes. I also love, so this is a 3 foot now. Like, I kind of feel like this 3 foot is almost exactly 3 feet. Very good, Universal. Very good.
Allison says she misses Universal Florida so much. Ready to go next year.
Allison, come on out. You can take my place on this ride. I do see there are things about not doing this attraction recently that I miss. I completely forgot about the Sea Hag poster down there, which we'll get to when we get down there. I grew up watching KTLA, Channel 5, Tom Poston doing Popeye every Sunday morning, followed by the Family Film Festival. So I grew up watching Popeye. So I know about the Sea Hag and all the characters. And then, of course, there's the all-time classic kind of Disney film, Popeye, starring Robin Williams. So Popeye and Bluto have always been a part of my life. Now, thankfully, I can make it live for everyone to enjoy.
Tiffany says, come on, Universal, get the guy some flip-flops. I don't know what Doobie's saying here. Tom Hatton, not Tom Poston.
Thank you. What is Tom Poston from, Doobie?
And Qnix wants to say, hi, Mom. I'm on YouTube. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Now, which one of them played Loki? Tom Hatton or Tom Poston? I don't know if I only heard that because of the earbuds I have in, but I enjoyed it. Thank you for that. No, the groan.
No, I laughed at that one. That one is a good one.
Okay. Tom Poston is an actor on Newhart.
Thank you. Yes, he used on. It wasn't even KTLA at that point. I don't remember what Channel 5 was, but people would send in a doodle, and then he would take the doodle and turn it into usually a Popeye character. Channel 5 in Los Angeles is where I got to watch the Munsters, Pippi Longstocking, all the Popeye cartoons, and
Yes, Allison, Tom Hiddleston played Loki. Yes, Caitlin, Tom Hiddleston played Loki. I'm aware. I'm just being dumb. Let me be.
Have I told you my Tom Hiddleston story from Expo?
No.
So, when he was he Captain Hook in the Tinkerbell cartoons?
I might be an animation nerd, but I'm not the Tinkerbell videos animation nerd.
Yeah, when it was when he came out, I believe it was the Tinkerbell cartoons, and they announced he was voicing Captain Hook. So at that point, I was there. That day, I was there by myself because all my friends had been in line. So
yeah, he played young Captain Hook. Sorry.
Yeah, before he was Captain Hook. Anyway, wow, it got really loud right here. You're gonna get a good soaking. Yes, yes, I am. No photography or videotaping.
You were sent by Universal's Twitter account.
If this goes in my pocket and they tell me I cannot, Universal, do I have permission to live stream on your attraction? Anyway, so I'm down on the floor, very close to the stage, and Tom Hiddleston comes out and he talks about how he auditioned years ago for something, and he sang, I believe it was Bare Necessities for his audition. And sadly, that was one of those panels where nobody could video, but the video of him singing came out. If the video had been recorded a few minutes prior, you would have heard this one guy yell, "Sing it!" And I was that one guy.
That doesn't surprise me.
Hey, but it gave him a great moment.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks, Caitlin. At least one person enjoys me being dumb.
I enjoy that Popeye has a TV for his head if you look at the wall.
Doobie says nerd alert. I could have put that banner up, I guess, but I'm not Doobie. Allison says, I think it's sad. I don't remember my experience at Universal Studios because I was too young. Oh, I'm gone. Oh, hi, everybody. It's me. I don't know what just happened. We completely lost Jeremiah there. I don't know. Hopefully, we'll get him right back. Stay tuned. Hopefully, we'll see what's going on. Until then, I'll answer some questions if anybody has them about Universal Studios or anything like that. Oh, hold on. Here we go.
No clue what just happened.
I don't have an idea either.
The site just shut down and then restarted again.
Interesting.
That happened the other day also. So
Doobie, Jeremiah, you've changed. Yeah.
grew a little beard, a little shorter.
Not a lot shorter, but a little. Actually, you're what, like 6'3"?
6'1".
6'1". Oh, yeah, it is just a little.
I wish I was 6'3". I wish I was taller.
Narrator. And again, that was the last anyone ever saw.
Universal somehow shut down our stream.
Yep. Oh, that's good. And I don't know, Doobie, it's 3 inches a lot shorter. What's the line on the left?
I believe that's Express Pass.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot they still have Express.
Yeah, which is why I believe this line went from 10 minutes to Universal shutting us down. Because
Doobie says Universal wins the day.
Yes.
Yeah, this better not happen on the ride.
Well, let's see if I can even get on the ride while I'm filming, shall we?
Do you have a chest pocket? Just put it in there. I'm not filming.
There's nothing going on here. I just put the phone against my chest.
Doobie wants to know, because he's late, what the temperature is here.
Hot. It's not too hot. I'd say it's mid-80s. There's a really nice breeze. Universal did us well today by making sure the temperature wasn't too much. Oh.
I don't know. Did I miss something? This will be Epcot. Come on, everyone is looking forward to watch this live.
I missed that.
You will get wet.
Okay, so my phone is going by my hand as I get on the ride. So
Okay. This is I just from the back of the bag, I know what the bag Jeremiah is using today.
yes, I always use my Disney Cruise Line. If Universal wants to send me a Universal sling bag, I will gladly carry that to no end.
But they also won't give you flip-flops, so I don't know.
One of the worst things is getting a big glob of hand sanitizer when you only have one hand.
It's like watching Dateline, is what Doobie says. Oh, the undercover camera. Allison says the one thing I look forward to is how giant everything is going to be. I was like 3 the last time I went, so that was 20 years ago, trying to hit both Universal and Disney in one trip. Hopefully you can do it, Allison. That's still one of my favorite team member outfits.
Hang on, I'm trying to put my...
Buckle up for safety, everybody.
Okay, we're ready to get wet.
That's an understatement of the year right there.
Team member is doing a great job making sure everybody has their mask on, pulling down on...
Doobie says this is the best stream ever. I'm pretty sure he meant that in the Simpsons way.
Yeah, give me a couple of seconds, and as soon as I'm all ready to go, I will lift this up, and you will...
For those of you just tuning in, Jeremiah is live from Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges at Universal's Islands of Adventure, buckling into the raft. There we go.
Universal, this one's for you.
And all I hear is, again, this is the last anyone ever saw of Laughing Places.
At least I'm not on the phone like the gentleman across the way who's still talking on his phone. Like, I'm not sure what he's doing, right? There's so much going to go on with this stream right now. Okay, here we go.
That kid barely got wet. Jeremiah, did you get wet?
I got a nice tushy soaking right there. Here comes the part where we all get wet. We all get wet. Oh. Oh. Wave! Well, my mask is definitely wet now. Oh, was that a good view? Can you see?
It kind of got choppy, but we definitely saw what happened to you. Universal says, we could speak to the laggy part. He's getting totally soaked right now. Doobie wants me to mark that moment, of course. And Allison says, this is better than watching iCarly with my sister. I'm going to go ahead and take these comments off because it's about to happen again. Enjoy, everybody.
No, it's not. That's not shooting, thankfully. Let's see if Bluto's doing anything. Oh. Beautiful view of Velocicoaster right here.
Yes, it is. Yep, that's really up close.
When we get off this, I will be handing over the camera so you can see how well this attraction really gets you.
Doobie says this is the best. Nicole says, refreshing. And then a lot of LMAO, wows, and ha-ha-has.
That's cold water right there. Oh, good. This hose is pointed directly at me. Oh, look. There's Sweet Pea with the spinach. Come on, Sweet Pea. Get it to Popeye. I have water up my nose.
That happens. Doobie apparently can't stop laughing.
Oh.
Rebecca says, thank you so much, Universal Orlando Resort. This is the greatest. I would also like to point out, at no point is she thanking you for actually going on it.
That's Universal.
Thank you, Universal. This is great. Caitlin says she can't stop laughing either.
Oh, good. They didn't get rid of my favorite animatronic type thing. Oh.
Hey, welcome back. Doobie says there is nothing funnier than a miserable Jeremiah.
Thanks, Doobie. Love you.
Mama-san loves the screaming and squeals. Tammy's my favorite live ever. And then Gideon, his favorite quote, "Arg!" Jeremiah like 5 times on this ride. I'd say it was more of a gurgle as all that water poured over
Oh,
him.
yeah, there was definitely a couple of good shots.
That's a good joke. New York says olive oil, Popeye's dream girl until canola came along. Universal Orlando, well done, sir. May you dry in the next 6 hours.
Thank you, Universal. Thank you very much. I actually feel like I need to squeeze out my mask right now. Okay, so hang on.
It's a little choppy.
Hang on again. Can you see me?
Oh my God. Yep. Ring it out. Go ahead, get it out. They Universal's pointing out that it looks like you just survived the Titanic.
It looks like you just survived the Titanic.
Yep. Okay, I have to try to unhook my mask. Somehow got hooked on my... Oh, look, now there's no line at all.
Doobie says, wow, wow, wow. Nicole says, awesome. And Doobie, again, Rose should have let you stay on the board with her.
Universal, it's Jeremiah at Laughing Place. You can just send over the lifetime pass right now.
They won't give you flip-flops. You expect free admission?
Yeah, let's find out how much the flip-flops are over here. I would Universal. I would love this shirt right here because it taught.
Oh, I do like that shirt.
Yeah, this is nice. There's some really nice flip flops over here. Looks like they have my size. Yeah. I won't even ask for shorts. Just this shirt and that.
Our superior is asking that you go again.
Yes. Some other time. Oh wait, I would rock these shorts just because.
And they say heartthrob. That's cute.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I don't think we can top that. What do you think?
No. Nope. I am definitely soaked. I'd like to thank you all for joining me on this fun adventure. Tune in Wednesday when I will be at Epcot, not on any water rides.
Yes, Caitlin, I don't think he's going to go on Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls. I apologize.
Cannot do that and live stream. I know that will not work out, but I am walking over that way since I'm already soaked. Might as well just keep it going.
Rebecca says, I vote for an LP Team Bluto's trip at some point this year. Woof is what I have to say to that. But if everybody else goes, I'll get on board too. That said, coming up at 1:30 Pacific, 4:30 Eastern time, Omega Mondays featuring Mike and Rebecca talking about all the latest news out of Star Wars The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, as well as all the Star Wars news from the galaxy far, far away. And then Jeremiah, by 7 o'clock, you think you'll be dry?
I sure hope so. If not, I will be taking another shower, maybe my fourth of the day.
Do you count the ride?
That is, yes.
Okay. Doobie says definitely for the group trip. Max says I'm on board for that as well.
Universal, sponsor that.
4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Sorry, 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern. Disney Parks Talk Live, where you'll still see a very soaking wet Jeremiah still talking about the latest news from theme parks around the globe, with Doobie, Rebecca, and the rest of the LP team. And then later on tonight at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, Laughing Place Movie Club takes a look at X-Men: The Last Stand with Mac and Becca.
And again, Jeremiah is going to be part of that one.
Oh, you are? And Jeremiah is going to be part of that one too. They got to put these in my notes.
Oh, no, I signed up for it late.
Okay.
I'm not going to do Dudley Do-Rights. It is an hour wait, and while I love the idea of just continuing to stay wet, an hour wait right now, I'm a little hungry.
I don't blame you there. All right, guys, remember to like, subscribe, ring those bells. So long, everybody, from Toon Lagoon, a very soaking wet Jeremiah, and a very dry Tony at LPHQ East. So long, everybody.
Bye, guys.